Oh boy. Okay, here we go. I do have to ask. Have y'all ever had an erotic dream about J-Lo before? Like a few nights in a row even? And you know that you're having a dream, so you do everything you possibly can to just stay asleep. Stay in it, see what happens. I think that's why Ben always has that look on his face. He's living the dream, and he's fighting with everything that he has to not wake up. And I get it. It takes a lot of concentration. It's a struggle. I can only imagine, you know. Speaking of dreams, another one I had recently, I died in it. I was at some big garden party surrounded by massive trees, and there was an attack from the sky, and the trees started falling, and one of them crushed me, right? And I died. But my consciousness... Hold for sirens. Hold for sirens. We'll be holding all day if we do that, though. So back to the dream. And I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that interruption. And I'm sorry I screamed. But back to the dream. The one where I died. I was crushed by a tree. But my consciousness survived in the cloud. And I respawned in a new body, which was incredible. And I found the dying one. Still had a few moments of life left in it. I found him crushed by that tree and approached him and took his sunglasses off of his face and put them onto mine. And I said, "Tag me in." And then we kissed on the mouth, and I carried on, you know, into a new day and a new life. And here we are in a new day. We're back, yeah. Back in the showroom, back with a brand new episode of the nnight show, and it's a new day where we have an opportunity to be whoever we want to be. The possibilities are endless. So, hi, all you sweet little tiny baby dreamers out there. How are you? Who are you? And who do you want to be? Where do you want to go? What do you want out of this life? You know? Tell me all about it whenever you have a moment. Or don't. Keep it to yourself, but make sure to ask that question every day. Who am I? Who do I want to be? And how can I go about getting there? Me? I'm your host, Uncle Baby Benjamin Font. And that's a second camera and a tree. It's nice though, isn't it? I enjoy it quite a bit. So here we are, like I said, back with a new episode of the nnight show. And we're going to keep it a little shorter and lighter this week. You know, last week we wrapped up the conclusion of In Full Bloom, a letter, a love story. So check out all 3 parts of that if you haven't already. And if you have, then there's really nothing else to do other than relax, settle in, wind down, and cuddle up. Welcome to nnight. Okay, we're back, and we're going to read a few poems today from Again and Again Then the End, which I should note is not available for purchase yet. This is actually a proof copy printed by a kind gentleman in Santa Monica, but the other books are. So if you haven't already, grab yourself a copy, you know, they're at the link below. Enough of that, though. Let's get to it. This first poem is called Lost Connection. You, dancing through traffic in tight black jeans, high-waisted, with white t-shirt tucked in, like a ballerina on a concrete stage. Practical and elegant, gliding towards your parked car. Me, watching through the window of my old work, daydreaming about opening the door for you. My exit transitions straight into your entrance. Things are starting to get sexual. You drive off. I'll never know your name. You, calm amidst the chaos of the grocery store on a Saturday, mid-pandemic, high-volume voices, music and bright lights and real-life people. Who knew they still exist? Serene and soothing, your voice, and smile noted only in the crease of your eyes. Me? Yeah, I found everything just fine. A lifeline unexpected, your kindness, toilet paper, hand sanitizer, booze, and limes. It reads Susan on your name tag, like my aunt, but saying it aloud feels inappropriate. Instead, I thank you, you wish me good day, and I retreat to get buzzed and shit in peace. You, scrolling through your phone, lying in bed as the sun sets behind the drapes. Me, lying right beside you, getting older by the minute, and hurtling so obviously towards death, employed only by preoccupation with dreamy nonsense and not holding my breath. The internet bill didn't get paid, so here we are. No streaming service, no patience, no virtue. A sad and hopeless lost connection. It was something, but not enough. So we'll move on. This is Sweethearts. By your bed, I spent the night alone. With the hospital quiet, my tapped cell phone, God was listening, your parents too. The line was jammed with my incessant calls. Please save this girl, no miracle's too small. Silent cries for help, I'd have to break for air. Circling the 2 white halls, black coffee, past the nursery, I'd always return to find you still sleeping there. It was 2 a.m. We were kids then, a lifetime ago at 15. That could have been the end had the drugs not worked, had your dad not been a kidney specialist and caught the rare disease before it was too late. Luckily they did. Luckily he was. And for fuck's sake, thank God, your dad did. After chemo, a lifetime later, you got better. We got older and grew apart to reconnect later. Now we're 33 as your son walks you down the aisle, past your sobbing father and up to the altar with my best friend. Deep breaths, keep it together. The vows are read, rings exchanged. Now a kiss. And the movies would say I'd lost the girl again. There weren't any speeches, just dancing, wild in the warm prairie night, hydrated by hard seltzers and cooled down in the blue glow of the pool. Of course you jumped in with your dress still on, living out your It's a Wonderful Life dream, where we all jumped in after you. This is the only reason I would have returned home. Is this even a fucking poem? And this next part didn't happen, but we can imagine it did, as I had the speech loosely ready when I dove in. Wet hair, heavy suit, and drink in hand, my face blue in the light as I called attention. I've always been in love with you, Ethan. From the moment we first met, you've always been there for me. And Michelle, it goes without saying, you both mean the world to me, separately. And I couldn't be happier that you now have each other and get to do this whole damn thing together. Congratulations to you both. I love you guys. Here's to you, more happiness and a bright future. Then we all raised our glasses and drank. Maybe me, a little longer than the others. Careful. Let's do one more. You know? This is Ficus Benjamina. There is sublime satisfaction to be found in the act of pruning the tree in the living room each morning, if pruning is even the right word. Being not a gardener, botanist, or horticulturist, being not anything of consequence, apparently, or with a green thumb. I quietly inspect its leaves, noticing subtle changes and a few here and there, ever so slightly yellowed, and I delicately pluck them. It seems a waste for the tree to expel energy in trying to save the few that will only fall of their own accord the next day, especially when its new growth is abundant. Bright green and soft leaves, always getting taller. When will it require a new pot? Aren't I helping it then? Does that not have some consequence, some weight, some value? Am I not allowed to grow too? My roots stretch into the ground and reach outward, striking only the walls of this apartment. Do I need a bigger pot? Or just someone or something willing to tend to me each morning, or at least in the afternoon or the evening? Someone or something that says, "How can I help you grow?" It wouldn't take a green thumb. Just a being not of fear, of anxiety, or of isolation, a being of love, of contentment, of community, of understanding. How sublime would that satisfaction be? Sublime indeed. Sublime indeed. Well, that was nice. Short and sweet. And I think it's enough, you know? Sometimes it's enough. And that's enough for tonight. Well, I'm going to grab this one out of the tree. We'll see if anyone's around to check in with. So, we never did get in touch with my cousin EJAY O'Donnell, so we'll try him again today. I have a feeling he's not going to pick up, but...
Thanks so much for the call. You reached the voice mailbox of EJAY O'Donnell. For a faster response, please send me a text message, or if you leave a voicemail, I'll get back to you at my soonest. Thanks again for the call. I look forward to talking to you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
My man, we tried you again. We're here at the nnight show, and the reality is, it is just hard to get in touch with people these days and coordinate schedules. We've all got a million things going on. Yeah, but I at least wanted to leave a message and say I love you, and hopefully we can catch up soon. I wanted to hear your takes on work and life balance. I know you're a busy boy, very busy boy, and dad and husband and entrepreneur and a million other things. So, in any case, maybe shoot me a voice memo or give me a call back sometime. Love you, brother. It is what it is, which is just hard, you know, to get people on the line. We've all got shit to do, which right now I guess I'm supposed to take a 0.5 for the thumbnail, just in case. Is that the right way to do it? I don't know. Maybe we got something. Oh, those are bad. Those are really bad. Forget it, you know. We got to move on. And tomorrow is a new day, and like I said, a new opportunity to be whoever we want to be and go wherever we want to go. And maybe rip some better 0.5s. But for now, and for this next week, I hope y'all are doing well, and take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I'll see you next week. I hope. All right. I love you all, and sweet dreams, and night-night.